MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Milwaukee Brewers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Fielder, Jeremy Hazelbaker.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won the last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and there's still several games back in the division, but you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here comes the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. 0-1 count and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Pitch outside, the throw. They put the tag on and he is out at third. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Step on the bag for 1. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. Here's Rougned Odor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Brewers, second baseman, Rougned Odor.
And that's in there for strike 1. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
Grant has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting second.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Kepler is right there as he takes it for the second out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Freeman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
Well, he's definitely a ground ball pitcher. He's trying to get guys to swing the bat, put the ball on the ground. So what you got to do as a hitter, make him get it up. So now you can drive the ball instead of hit one into the dirt.
Kepler's on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat.
Leading off for
He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark.
Kepler.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Little dribbler up the third baseline. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Batting fifth.
So here's Joe Mauer, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Now at the plate, Logan Forsythe. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. First and second here with nobody out. Ground ball to second. This could be two. The second for one. On to Freeman. A double play. So striding forward now, Zach Grant hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
Well, he got a big double play ball right there, but look, he's not out of the woods yet. Still got that run at third base, so he's got to stay locked in, come back with another pitch, and he might get out of that jam that you thought no way possible when he got into it.
This is on the ground over to first, and he is out on the tag. Standing in, J.D. Martinez. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. So striding in, Mike Moustakas. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Polanco takes it in. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
Back up the middle, but that finds its way through for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. Granderson around second, headed for third. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple. And up next will be Brett Nicholas, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Polanco into shallow left, and that ends the inning. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Jason Castro.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit towards center. Granderson is there, and he has it for the first out. Now in the box, Kyle Gibson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Arcia fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeremy Hazelbaker. He singled to open up the ball game. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a looper to left. Martinez over to his right, and that retires the side. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Orlando Arcia.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and that's off the left field wall, and that'll get down for a base hit, and he will coast into second with a leadoff double. The pitcher, Chase Anderson, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Rougned Odor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kepler racing back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Riding in once again, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. On the ground up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Freddie Freeman. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot for him. That is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
First offering on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Alex Bregman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Heading after it is Judge. 2 gone. Digging in, Max Kepler.
Right Max Kepler.
And now a pitch on the way. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
And that misses. So after getting 2 outs with 3 pitches, he's gone full to the 3rd hitter here.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Hard hit ball to second. Odor has it. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Brewers, left fielder, J.D.
Here comes the first pitch.
Martinez.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Number 8, Mike.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A wave and a miss.
Well, the first two pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Willie busting back in and challenging. It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Curtis Granderson.
Pitch popped up. Forsythe is there for it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. And up next will be Brett Nicholas. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Nicholas.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 0-1 delivery. Down and away, ball one.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping into the box, Joe Mauer. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
First baseman number 7, Joe
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to second. And Mauer's going to get himself a base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started. At the plate, Logan Forsythe comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Forsythe.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Grounder down the line at third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And he is in there. Into the box,
Center fielder
Zach
number 8.
Grant, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. 2-0. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. So stepping in, Jason Castro, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Ready on 0-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he's safe. Into the box now, Kyle Gibson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Gibson.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez is going to get there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Grant rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score is the runner from first, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Hard on the ground towards short. Arcia gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Orlando Arcia. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kepler's there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now
stepping in, Chase Anderson. He did his job and laid down the 6. Eric Thames will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Just a tick behind for a strike.
It's 0-1.
The 0-1 on its way. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll be the second out. Here's Rougned Odor now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Gibson gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Ready with the 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Dan Jennings takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 43.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. It's been an 0 for 2 effort. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And the pitch. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Judge is there to put it away for out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Max Kepler, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
First baseman number 7.
So here's Joe Mauer. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. From the stretch. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. The 0-1 pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Judge. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Late that time for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Ready once again, Freddie Freeman. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far.
Freddie Freeman.
Hit sharply on the ground. Taken in by Forsythe. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 1-for-2 in the ballgame. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now. Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball. Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Throw won't get him. Digging in once again, Mike Moustakas. He's 0-for-2 with a strikeout in this one. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check?
Curtis Granderson.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third. And yes, sir, it's strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. And he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Gibson comes set. The 2-2 pitch. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Digging in and looking for more, Logan Forsythe. He doubled earlier in the game, 1-for-2 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Judge on the move. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Zach Grant. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Byron Buxton will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Byron Buxton.
Jeremy Jeffress comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. He's got that batting average up over 350 now. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Next for the Twins.
Ready for another chance? Jason Castro. He hit a sac fly earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low apparently.
No strikes.
The 1-0 delivery. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Calling for it, Moustakas, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
At the plate, Brett Nicholas. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Catcher, Brett Nicholas.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line towards center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
The batter number 3.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
That misses 2-0.
No strikes.
The 2-0 on the way. Popped up. Mauer on the move. He's got it 1 away. So digging in now, Jeremy Jeffress. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate. Hernan Perez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Hernan Perez.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to Mauer. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Aroldis Chapman is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. Stepping into the box, Kyle Gibson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Tyler Austin is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Freeman will pull this one in over near the first base dugout for out number 1.
Now batting.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Martinez coming on. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Chapman ready, the 1-1. Popped high in the air. Freeman is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher coming on here as it'll be the left-hander Glenn Perkins that gets the call. Here's Rougned Odor now. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Second baseman, Rougned Odor. This change for the Twins.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now, a mid-90s fastball's no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Last time through was a base hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
That is just a tough pitch to hit. As a hitter, you see that ball start right down the middle. You go to swing and it disappears away from you.
On to first, and there were two down. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And Mauer will step on the bag at first, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's the 0-1. Dribbled up the line. Foul ball, strike two. The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting,
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Standing in, Joe Mauer. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. This one's flared out toward left. Martinez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Line toward the gap in left center. And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the ninth. Riding in once again, Mike Moustakas. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A 1-0 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt here. Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Curtis Granderson. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. And he lays off there. 1-0.
1-0.
Adam Duvall will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 23, Adam Duvall.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. That's swung on and lifted down the left field line. And that's a fair ball. Oh, and he misses it. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now. And he'll get there at third, and now the winning run's only 90 feet away with just one out. So coming to the plate, Manny Pena. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Matt Magill is called upon to get the final. Two outs of the ninth, and here's the first pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air. Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Manny Pena becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the ninth. Buxton is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. So striding forward now, Logan Forsythe. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
To 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's Byron Buxton now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
Chapman ready, the 1-1. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Jason Castro.
Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The pitcher number
standing
60.
in now, the pitcher, Matt
Magill.
Mitch Garner will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
43, Mitch Garner.
Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. 1-1.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
Freeman will put this one away, and the side is retired. Taylor Rogers comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Taylor Rogers.
Digging in now, Aroldis Chapman. He'll start things out here.
For the Brewers.
Joaquin Soria is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Towards second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He goes to first. So one away after the phenomenal defensive effort. Standing in, Rougned Odor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-hander. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
The right fielder, number 99.
So stepping in, Aaron Judge. He was a ground out victim last time up. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Now the pitch. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Swung on and missed 3-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Forsythe is there for it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Joaquin Soria takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 48, Joaquin Soria.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Fielder, Jeremy Hazelbaker.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jorge Polanco is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Line drive to center field. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. In there, a base hit. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. And a relay home. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 4-3 game. Ready once again, Max Kepler. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Max Kepler.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at-bat.
Ready with the 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Number 7,
So here's Joe Mauer. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. And here's the fourth wide one now, so Mauer won't get the chance as they issue him the free pass.
Logan Forsythe.
Here's the first pitch to him. Logan Forsythe is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Here it comes on 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Striding in once again, Freddie Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Outside, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
That's a foul.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings.
Left fielder.
Ready for another chance? J.D. Martinez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
No ball. 1 strike.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Quick check on that tying run at first. Don't want to forget about him. Now the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Freeman is digging for home. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even, 4 apiece. Digging in once again, Mike Moustakas. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Minnesota Twins. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Now to the plate, Eric Thames, and we are set for baseball here. This evening
for Milwaukee, the designated hitter, number 7.
And we are underway from the Twin Cities as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball 1. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out. Here's big Aaron Judge, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Lays off 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. Here's J.D. Martinez. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Mauer's there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, man, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
In now, Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. So coming to the plate, Ehire Adrianza. And he comes in hitting right at 260 on the season. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Stepping into the box, Rougned Odor. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. First offering on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great disciplined hitting.
Now here's the pitch. Called strike 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Kepler is there to put it away for route number 1. In is Curtis Granderson, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Snatched out of midair at first base for route number 2. At the plate, Brett Nicholas. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup and the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in. Really starting to throw strikes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Bregman
squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And he's retired, one away. At the plate, Max Kepler. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. This is pulled into right, and that's into the outfield for a run-out base hit. Stepping in, Tyler Austin. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So here's Joe Mauer. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Ripped down the line. This is foul for the first strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. 2-1 to the left-handed hitting Mauer. Way in front of a great slider that time. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. Standing in, Logan Forsythe. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. In the dirt, and he will make it up to third here. Good instincts to take off on what should be scored a passed ball. Miley sets. 0-1 on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's down to third. Moustakas has it. On to first, and the Twins are turned away here as the side is retired. Into the box now, Orlando Arcia hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Arcia.
To third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Thames. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hot shot on the ground is short. Adrianza takes it in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He singled his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. A fastball that just misses inside. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Tries to go the other way, but this ought to be a routiner out in right. Kepler is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Garner. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
Garner.
Bouncer down the line. Freeman is right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another chance.
25.
Byron Buxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In the air now, out to right field. Judge has a read on it. 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeremy Hazelbaker looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike. Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
2 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Freddie Freeman. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Freddie Freeman.
In there for strike 1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Swing and a liner. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping up now, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Ready on 1 and 2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Baseman, number 8.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Digging in, Ehire Adrianza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop, number 16.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that
again. Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. And there he goes towards 2nd. Lifted in the air out to right. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Striding in once again, Tyler Austin. He flew out in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Miley sets. 1-0 on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a fly ball. Judge has a beat on it. And that ends the inning. Here's Rougned Odor now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Rougned
First
Odor.
delivery to him on the way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chase out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Center fielder, number 5.
Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. The 2-1 now to Granderson. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Chopped weakly to the right, but it gets fouled. Another try at 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Kepler's there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. And up next will be Brett Nicholas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So here's Joe Mauer. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
First baseman, Joe Mauer.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Striding in, Logan Forsythe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in now, Mitch Garner.
Catcher, Mitch Garner.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Here's Byron Buxton now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Byron Buxton.
He's set and the pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 1-2. Here it comes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Miley sets. 2-2 pitch on its way. Hits this one hard the other way. And there's his first base hit in this one. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Here's the first pitch to him. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Weak roller right side. In to score, the runner from third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready once again, Ehire Adrianza. And we'll see what he can do. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Big tilt on the slider gets a swing and a miss.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And here's a ball hit in the air. In comes Judge. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 3-2 contest. So stepping in, Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Oh, that's it.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Garcia gloves it. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before. Ready once again, Eric Thames. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Eric Thames.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
I think this is an important inning for him. He just had a couple runs given to him, and now it's his job to show the guys I appreciate it by shutting them down.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there, and he's out. Riding in once again, Aaron Judge. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Wow, I want that one if I'm on the bump. But let's be real, I want all the close ones.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
That one misses. It's 1-1 now to the Milwaukee first baseman. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball, the pitch before. He's throwing so hard. You got
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Max Kepler. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Ready to deliver. Kepler. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Therefore, it is Martinez, and that's the first out. Digging in once again, Tyler Austin. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Line toward center field. Granderson is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
First baseman, number 7.
Digging in to try it again, Joe Mauer. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. This is line to left, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw.
Ball one.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
Weak chopper up the line. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Ready for another shot now. Rougned Odor. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Odor.
Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And that's in there. Base hit. Martinez rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's able to get back in there at first safely. In is Curtis Granderson. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Buxton is there. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now back.
Trying to pick things up.
Brett Nicholas.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game. And digging in and looking for more, Logan Forsythe. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Jesse Chavez gets the call from the pen to take. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up.
Jesse Chavez.
Too high, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Granderson is under it. 1 down. Into the box. Mitch Garner. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Jason Castro will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. High in the air into shallow left center. Martinez has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Standing in, Byron Buxton. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Here comes the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Arcia ranging into the outfield, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Orlando Arcia. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Orlando Arcia.
Lifted in the air to center. Buxton is there, and he has it for the 1st out. So digging in now, Eric Timms. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
The right fielder, number 99.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Line drive to left. Hazelbaker is there, and he'll make the catch to. At the plate, Ehire Adrianza. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 2-0 pitch. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Max Kepler. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. High in the air out to center field. Granderson is under it, and that retires the side. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Freddie Freeman.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Kepler is after it, and it's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Buxton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The third baseman,
Mike Moustakas now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Pitch number 100 on its way. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits. Now batting, Tyler Austin. He'll be the one to get us going. Here in the bottom of inning number 9. Jeremy Jeffress is the man called on to close. Logan Morrison will be summoned to pinch hit here to start the.
Number 7, Logan Morrison.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. He'll come in here at 259. 4 home runs and 6 RBIs. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. 2-0 pitch on the way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Logan Morrison is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Joe Mauer is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 0-2 now as Mauer can't come up with anything on that swing.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Martinez is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Second baseman.
Now at the plate, Logan Forsythe. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and that's your ball game. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the